Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a very exciting video. This is the first impressions / getting ready with me and the Dose of Colors DesiXKaty collection. So of course what I did was I just focused on the eyes, the highlight, and then the lips. Of course I did the swatches at the end. So yeah, let's talk about the packaging really quick. Packaging is gorgeous. It's all almost monochromatic in like a pale peachy nude, and this is just their boxing. I picked up two shades, the liquid lipsticks, the regular lipstick, and then of course I picked up the Mírame and the Girl. So this is all the stuff that I will be talking about, and you will see me use it all in this video. So if you want to see what exactly I came up with, what exactly I did, then go ahead and keep on watching, and I will see you at the end for a final review. Okay, so I'm going to be pairing the Girls, get this packaging in, with the Shade and Light eye palette from Kat Von D. I just feel like this is a staple in most people's collections. So as far as like looks goes, most of you guys will be able to determine whether or not you guys want it, you know, because of this one here. So I'm going to do my eyebrows, and then we will get to playing with the Girls. It just took me almost 7 minutes to do my eyebrows, and I'm not even happy with them. Go figure. I'm going to set with this shade from the Shade and Light palette over my ojos just to kind of get them, you know, nice and matte for the palette. Alright guys, let's do this. Let's get right to it. I don't think there's any transition shades really in this palette. Like as you can see, it's Suze, Noli, Harpoon, and Turbo Sun. Those are of course all the names of their dogs, which I freaking love. But these I'm probably not going to be using as like actual transition shades, because I did mention that's what your transition shades are for. So let's get to it. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of the same looks with this palette, so forgive me if I've created the same look you've already seen. And then of course it's kind of obviously my first impression, so it doesn't really matter if you've seen the look. I'm just gonna, you know, roll with it. So I'm gonna of course take this shade and then just go into the crease. So we're going to fast forward through all of this, and then we will jump right into that palette, okay? Okay, I feel like that was one of the worst times I've ever had blending out the Kat Von D palette. Like, I used the 3 shades, and like right here, and especially right here, this is a little puto, and I've never really had that much trouble. Maybe it's because it's the black, and I don't really play with the black very often, but I'm going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to use Harpoon. This one. So that one's supposed to be used wet, so I am going to wet this Morphe R32. And then I'm going to dip into Harpoon. This is my first time playing with it. Like, I haven't even swatched this palette. I think the finger is better. So I'm going to apply this one with the brush. Not very much is coming up. So they did say use your finger. So I'm going to wet my finger with a spray. And then I'm going to dip into it this way. So... oh, okay. Oh, that's much better. I can dig it. So I see what they did. Let's go back in and go into this eye. So definitely don't use a brush for this shade, because it's not going to work, like, at all. I mean, it will, but it's not going to be the color payout you're looking for. That shade is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh. You know, my finger a little bit more. My concern is, like, if you wet it, is it going to dry down the same texture? Is it going to dry down the same formula? Is it going to ruin it for a later time? You know, those like questions that you're like, well, tell me. But oh my god, look at this shade. It is so pretty. I don't even think I'm going to use liner. I think I'm just going to like round this out a little bit to do a little bit of a smoky eye. But I think I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Okay, so I don't know if it's because I used the NYX matte spray on my eyes. I probably should have done that, but it's kind of burning a little bit. and that concerns me. I'm going to use Sue's in the inner corner. That one is also one that should be used wet, so I'm going to wet my brush for that one for sure again. I don't think that would be a reason why it would be burning my eyes, because I use that spray for a lot of looks. Oh, look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. Okay, so this one didn't have a problem applying with the brush. I think it's because it's different textures. Like if you look at it up close, these two up here are almost like, I don't want to say granite, but they look very rough textured. And that might be a little of the reason why it doesn't apply well with the brush, but it applies amazing with the fingers. This one, Sue's, applies amazing with the brush. And this is a Sigma Pencil E30 brush. And I'm just going in with the inner corner. That's pretty. I think I want to get a little bit of Turbo Son and add that to my inner corner. I'm afraid that it's going to be too much shine though, so I'm going to use a Royal Nickel eyeshadow. And then I'm not going to get this one wet because this one says not to wet it. Do you see that? It's coated the brush a little bit. So that's really pretty too. I just don't know how they're blending together, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they're blending amazing actually. Like, holy crap. Oh my god. These shadows are so pretty. Like, I was a little bit doubtful, a little bit hesitant. What do you think, guys? I'm pretty obsessed with these shades, I'm not gonna lie. So I used 3 of the 4 in it. I did not use that one there. Maybe I'll use that on the bottom lid, but first I'm going to go do my face, and then I will come back so I can use the lipsticks. I'll be doing swatches at the end of this video, and then I will be using Mírame, because I did get Mírame as a highlighter. And yeah, we'll finish this up. Okay, so I am going to go back in with Noli and go under the eyes. Let's see how this looks. So under the eye, it looks super soft brown. I don't know if you guys could tell. So I'm going to connect it. It has like gold reflex in it. It's so pretty. I know I keep saying that about this palette, but I'm loving it. Obviously, this is just one look. The look that's been going around has been like, I think it's Turbo Son all over the lid and kind of like a smoky eye. But this is really pretty. I'm happy I went with this look. And like I said, I'm probably not going to do any liner with it. Just lashes. So, what do you think for the eyes? Okay, so we're going to dip in with Mírame now. So this is the highlighter. I went with the rose gold highlighter just because I wasn't sure how the other ones were going to look on me. So I'm going to take the Anastasia A23 brush and then just go in. You guys see that? Okay. Ooh. Okay. I don't love highlighters. So that's pretty, and it's not sitting on the skin, exposing my pores. It's just like blending right in, almost like foundation. So this side is my troublesome side. Let's see how it looks here. Let's do this on the Royal Nickel BX80. And let's go on the brow. You guys can't see that on camera, can you? No. Okay, hopefully in the pictures I take you guys can see it. That looks so pretty. I don't think you can. But I'm also messing up my blend, so I better fix that. Guys, this eyeshadow looks so pretty.
So let's take a little bit of this highlighter and put it all over our chest.
Can you see it? Yo, okay, yeah. I can't see it on my mirror here, but on the monitor, yes, you can see it. I always hate putting it like, because like my people do it on their shoulder, but of course I have a tattoo there, so it's like, oh, let's just shimmy up the tattoo. Like there's not enough attention on it. Look how pretty that is. Oh god, I know what I'm doing for Gen Beauty New York. Let's make sure I'm wearing a sleeveless top. My tattoo is so pretty. Look at it. My tattoo artist would be so proud. So this is the look. I'm going to go get ready, and then we're going to do the lips because I'm really excited to do those. And then we will fast forward and do our final impressions. Does that sound good? Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to do lip swatches next, and then we're going to zoom out and then do a final review. So I picked up 3 of the shades. I picked up the 2 liquid lipsticks in Sauvage and Hot Fire, and then I picked up More Creamer Please because out of the 2 nudes, I felt like that one would be the best for my skin tone. So I am going to go ahead and get to swatching, and then I will see you guys at the end. And we are back. So let's get to talking about, first things first, the eyeshadow palette. As you guys saw, I was really impressed with it. Of course, some of the shades do not use a brush in. I think it was Harpoon I tried using the brush with, and it just sucked. But when I use my fingers, like, I mean, that's all over my lid, and it is a stunning shade. I was able to use all 4 shades from the palette in this look, for this look, and of course I paired it with Queen Bee's. I mean, come on, guys. What did you expect? I used their favorites, well, at least Katy's favorites for this look, and I really love it. I didn't use any line just because I wanted to focus solely on the palette, and I'm so pleased with it. This is $29, which is a really good price for 4 shades. And like they said, you really don't need the transition shades because we all have 1,000,002 transition shade palettes. Like, let's don't lie. Like, I'm not even joking. I probably have like 18 of them. And I just focused on the Kat Von D because I felt like that's one that a lot of people have. And I thought that it would be the most universal as far as, like, A, wanting to replicate this look, and B, possibly, you know, knowing exactly what it's going to be like, blending it out. I used Sue's in the inner corner here. You can see a little bit better in the eye, and I loved it. Like, honestly, you're supposed to use it wet. I wet the tip of the brush with my setting spray, and it was just perfectly fine. Like, it worked out amazing. I used a little bit of Turbo Son towards the end, and what do you guys think? Let me know. Like, is this look okay? Because I'm really happy with it. I was really, really pleased with it. I would give that one 5 out of 5, 5 stars, 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. And then, of course, moving on to Mirame. This highlighter, I love it. I think it's very flattering on the skin tone, and it doesn't set on top of it, and it doesn't make your pores appear bigger. It seriously just like blends in with the skin. I did use it here. Like, look at this. My tattoo is blinging. Like, I mean, people can see my tattoo from miles away. Not like they couldn't already, but still, look at this. Like, This is what I'm going to do when I'm in New York. So, yeah, this one's also $29. I do kind of want to pick a Fuego. That one is a little bit more pale. Like, this one had the pink undertone, so I felt like it would work best for my particular skin tone. So if you have a little bit more tan skin tone, then I would probably go with this shade versus the other one if you had to choose. I mean, of course, if you want both of them, frick, buy them both because they both look really pretty. Of course, I picked up the liquid lipsticks. I am wearing Sauvage, not Savage, it's Sauvage. Little accent on the A. It's such a freaking gorgeous shade. Like, look at this. And I mean, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for fierceness. But seriously, like, I feel so, I love it. I love it so much. And I wasn't sure how much I like it. It is a little streaky right here, but not that bad where it's like, oh my God, I need to put on another layer. Because this here, this is just one out, done, good. Like, you can still see my swatches here that are already fading that I posted to Instagram. If you haven't seen my Instagram, go check them out because they're really cute and I was really proud of them. But yeah, in my swatches, as you saw, they were all one swatch. I didn't go over it in the tube. It was just one like swipe of it all. They're so pigmented. The lipstick, for as far as like the regular lipstick goes, it was just like a regular traditional lipstick. I'm not gonna lie. Like there was nothing special about it. The shade was really pretty. It was almost like a foundation nude, which I really like. Like I mentioned in another video, I don't remember what video it was, but they're like the foundation nudes are really pretty these days. Like I'm really into them, so I will give that a thumbs up big time. But I think there was some comparison shades that some of you guys wanted to see. So I'm going to swatch really quick Hot Fire next to two Jeffree Star shades that I think a couple of you guys had questions on. There are some other ones that I think I had people ask me about, but I didn't feel like they were the most like exact. So here is Hot Fire. I think this shade is stunning. Like you guys know me with orange reds, like they're gorgeous. So I'm gonna swatch it next to Checkmate because I feel like that's the most like dupe for it, but Checkmate has a little bit more red to it here. This one here is Hot Fire. The one next to it is this one here is Checkmate from Jeffree Star, and then this one is going to be Anna Nicole. And those are a lot more similar, except I still feel like Hot Fire has more orange to it. So as you can see, the middle one is Hot Fire from Dose of Colors, and then the other two are Jeffree Star's shades. So I mean, they can both pass as dupes as long as you guys aren't looking for an exact dupe. I would say Anna Nicole is more like it than Checkmate is, but they're all really pretty shades, and I love these all, like this kind of family of shade as far as it goes. The lipsticks sell for $18, just like the Jeffree Star ones. They only had two from the collection, so they're both worth picking up. I 100% have never been a huge Dose of Colors liquid lipstick fan. Like I feel like their formula is very drying on me. I don't know what it is. This formula almost feels different. It's not as drying as the other formulas, which is really weird. Like as you can see, they haven't come to a complete dry. So honestly, I don't know if it's a new formula, but I like this formula a lot more than the old Dose of Colors formula. I would say that it is a little on the almost Jeffree Star / Anastasia formula. So it's not very transferable. Like you can barely see an outline here, but nothing crazy significant. Like it's gonna, oh my god, burn the deal. But yeah, that's kind of it. I feel like there's nothing else to talk about it. I will link the collection down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys picked up. If you guys don't like this video, please just walk away. Pretend it did not happen. But yeah, as far as the rest of you guys go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And I will see the rest of you in the next video. Bye.